It's been 2 weeks since Michel Barnier was named France's new Prime Minister. The country is still waiting for a new government to be named. Tackling France's budget crisis is said to be a major challenge, with members from Barnier's own party saying tax hikes would be out of the question. We can now go across to Clovis Casali, standing by outside the Élysée Palace, or the Matignon, the Prime Minister's residence. Clovis, good afternoon. The Prime Minister is due to hold final consultations this afternoon. Who exactly is Michel Barnier meeting with?
Yes, a very important day here at Matignon with the new Prime Minister Michel Barnier meeting with key figures, representatives of the parties he's been speaking to in recent days. So those who are likely to join the government. Who? Well, members of the incumbent majority of President Macron, but also members of Les Républicains, the right-wing party, the party, of course, of Michel Barnier. What's important here is the balance of power in the next government. Every party trying to get the best deal. And remember, yesterday, these meetings with Attal, the former Prime Minister, and Barnier, the new Prime Minister, for instance, these meetings were cancelled over tensions, over friction. Matignon and the Élysée now saying that a government could be announced today. Nothing's for sure, of course, but these meetings will be crucial in order to get that final list of ministers. If Michel Barnier and the parties manage to get some kind of agreement, Michel Barnier tipped to then head to the Élysée Palace, meet with the French president. But again, nothing's for sure. An announcement could be made today, possibly tomorrow.
Clovis, we know that Michel Barnier's prime ministership is being propped up by the far right. Given that the far right, as a single party, has the highest number of seats after recent parliamentary polls, could we potentially see a far-right minister named in this government, even though Marine Le Pen says she wants nothing to do with this current government?
Short answer, no. President Macron and the Prime Minister Michel Barnier share the same view. They refuse to govern with what they see as extremist parties. That means the National Rally, the French far right, but also the radical left, France en Baude of Jean-Luc Mélenchon. But in order to survive a vote of no confidence at the National Assembly, Michel Barnier knows perfectly well that he needs some kind of support from the National Rally, from the French far right, very powerful in Parliament. Therefore, he is likely to try to appease them, if you will, please them with laws on security, maybe on immigration. In the past, Michel Barnier had a very tough, strong stance on immigration, so that could be a way to at least please the National Rally. And then another big point, what about the left? Emmanuel Macron, the French president, wants to have some kind of national unity, or at least get some left-wing figures in government. Problem is, no one wants to go. No one wants to join this government on the left side. It means certainly not the left wing, the radical left of Jean-Luc Mélenchon, or even the socialists. And it does seem that Matignon and Michel Barnier struggling to recruit any kind of left-wing figures for the next government.